Hey everyone, this is Shika from the Sticky Samosa. I hope you guys are doing well. Today's video is going to be a weekly check-in for August and it's the third week, so we will just be updating the money that we've spent so far. Sorry about the glare from the lights, it's just a bit of a shadow. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Shika. I do functional planning spreads in my passion planner and I also do budgeting spreads in my Erin Condren monthly. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, it really helps me out, and you can support my channel that way and follow my journey on Etsy and budgeting. Now let's get right into it. So this is my expense tracker for August and these are the categories that I track all day, every day. We try and be good about updating YNAB, which is the budgeting app we use alongside the paper budget, and sometimes I will update this just before I need to film. Like if I get a chance to before that, I will always try and do that because things will get missed out. Now in this section on the right, I usually put either anything that's unbudgeted or anything that's something special to note. So I've got here a note which is that we had a gardener come in and I thought initially we would take that money from savings, but we ended up using our cushion, and the cushion is £200, and the idea is for that money to build up in our bank accounts over time, and the goal is to have £1,000 in each of mine and hubby's accounts. So we have sort of offset that this month with the gardener, but it had to be done and the money is there if we need it. But obviously I would rather we were able to just not use that money, but hey ho, this is life. So the last time we checked in was the 13th and we ended up having takeout that evening, and in fact we've had takeout a lot over the last week and it's pretty bad, but we are not perfect at all, and I want to be real about the budgeting journey because it feels like we're in a constant state of we need to save this money for X, Y and Z, and oh but I really want to do this, oh I can't be bothered to cook, and all sorts of factors that just makes you feel like you're constantly being pushed and pulled. And I feel that too constantly, and it's almost like trying not to give up, you know, give in to the dark side of things. But spending does happen. One of the reasons why we work so we can spend money and enjoy it. But the whole point of budgeting is that you want to budget and spend on your own terms. So I think it's just a little balance that we need to find again. And hubby and I are both very aware that we've spent too much money on takeout, and the plan is to not spend any more money on takeout because there's none left. So there's that. So what I'll do now is add up all of the transactions that are within the same category with my trusty calculator because I can't do maths in my head. And then what we'll do is we'll get an updated balance for all the categories and then work out where I'm taking our savings from. So this is the weekly check-in page and I already made a note for the savings. And we are in week 3, so I'm just going to go in the same order as this, and groceries or anything in green is 86, and then I'm just going to tick off anything that I've already calculated. Eating out is next, and that's going to be a big chonker, 58. And then hubby went out to eat on Friday, but he used his allowance money, so that was, we'll come to allowance. What's next? Kitty, £15. We were running out of his favourite treats, so we got some more. And I know that we've used that money elsewhere, so we'll probably be negative for that, but that's okay. Household and beauty is 0. Miscellaneous is 35, that off, and then home decor is 0, and then there was one Amazon transaction that I cancelled. That was just me setting up for my new office setup with the iMac and stuff. I'm basically using 2 desks, one desk on top of another, because you know the IKEA desks are made out of like bread. Medical is 0, fuel is 0, I believe. Fun is 60, and hubby has injected more money into fun from his holiday allowance, just so he's covered and he still has his allowance left the rest of the month. So then I will take the balance from last week's check-in and then I'll minus out what we've spent already. And we had 202.97 and then we spent 86, so we've got £116.97 left, and I want to take £30 from there for savings, so I'm going to update that to 86.97, and instead of a dot to denote I took 50, I'm just going to do 30 here, and then I'm planning on taking this 20. And then eating out, we had 53 left and we spent 58, so we are -5. Kitty, we spent 15 and we had 1 left, so we are 14 negative. Household and beauty is still 20. Miscellaneous, we had 74 left and we spent 35, so we've got 39 left. Home decor is 1403 as we had no spending. Medical is still 60. Fuel is 71. Fun is £9.37. And then car maintenance is now 0 because I'm taking the 20 that was there. And then unbudgeted is 0. So we have 2 weeks left, I believe. Let's double check. Yeah, so today's the 20th and it's like a week and a bit left. So I might divide it by a week and a half. And let me zoom you in now that I've done the numbers. So I'll just divide this by 1.5 to get the per week amount. So 86.97 divided by 1.5 is 57.98. And then eating out, I'm just gonna, these two are gonna be 0. And then household and beauty is, I'm not gonna count that. Miscellaneous is 1.5, 26. Home decor, I'm not going to calculate the per week because there's not a weekly transaction, and the same with medical. Fuel is 47. Car maintenance is done because I've taken, okay, fun 937. I'm just gonna cross that out because that is done. And then same with car, we've taken that, and let's do that. So I'm going to now add up all of the money we've spent in the last 7 days, 254, and then work out the balance. Now when you have negatives, it's best to just add up all of the positives and then take away the negatives. Okay, so that's how much money we've got left till the end of the month, and it's really not a lot considering we spent 250 the last 7 days, we spent 150 the week before, and then we spent 350 almost in the first week. We were meant to go Costco, but we both decided, I think hubby went, but then the queue was super long and we have so much food in the freezer, and if we were to buy more, we would eat more of the new food and not eat the old food. So because we've had quite a few changes in our budget, we've got an extra £330 going out of our budget. We're really focusing on trying to save money wherever possible. So September, we're going to be doing a pantry challenge and just clear through all the food. And even this week's meal plan, we are using up leftovers. So we're just eating that down, and we're enjoying having like grazing plates for lunch with fruit and some cheese and like bread rolls and stuff. So we're keeping it quite simple. And then now I'm going to work out the percentage mix of the money that we spent. And most of the times this is quite obvious. The highest percentage should be groceries because that was the highest amount we spent, and I'm going to round up, and that's 34.23 on eating it out. And then I just quickly add up everything just to make sure it adds up No, it does not. It's 101. Why? I've rounded all of these up, so there is that. And then we've already sorted out savings, and I just need to make the actual changes in YNAB and move the money into savings. And then what I like to do is update my little financial habit tracker. So the number of no spend days is technically 0 because the refund, I did spend on one day and then I got the refund. So wow, that's a big fat 0. Takeout, oh, it was really bad. 3 in 6 days, oh dear. Amazon was technically 1, but then it was cancelled. So I'm gonna just do 0. Unbudgeted is still 0, thankfully. And then if we come back here to our August financial dashboard, goal is to save £200 and we are at 150, so we are nearly there. Keep unbudgeted to less than 100, we're making good progress there. Limit takeout to once a week, well, no, we're not doing that very well. And it says try to top up personal savings account. That's probably not going to be likely. Gardener is going to update this. Take from savings, take from cushion. That's done. Some clothing basics. I know that hubby needs new slippers. We created a new sinking fund for clothing because we weren't putting money aside for it, or we'd use it up for other things, and then, you know, things get really bad and clothes get worn, obviously. So then we'd have to do like a big shop to rectify that. And clothing has got £90, so we're doing okay. I have filmed my September budget video and I'll be working on getting that all edited and up for you guys next week. But just a little sneak peek at what that looks like. Ta-da! Okay, so we are done. We are checked in for week 3 of August and we have just over, what, today's Thursday, and then we've got a week and 4 days left in August, guys, and then it's going to be September. What the hell? So yeah, time is going quickly. Time is waiting for no one, even though 2020 has been far more than anyone could have expected, and at the same time not enough. So sorry, I will leave you with that deep little moment there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can follow my journey on YouTube and Etsy and budgeting. I really would love your support. I'm really hoping to grow my YouTube channel and I need you guys to help me do it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It will really help me out and give me the warm and fuzzies. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.